Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action. Y'all know we do on the gym session. We cook up every single game, every single day. As you can see, man, I'm still in Vegas. I'm leaving out in a little bit, man. Quick in and out trip. It was a very successful one, man. Shout out Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers, man. I love them boys, man. We've been cashing tickets on them boys all season, and we cashed another NBA Player of the Day on those boys yesterday, man. Halliburton, man. Best guard in the East. I said it, man. Best guard in the East, man. To be doing what he's doing with that Indiana Pacers team is truly special, man. And he's having a historic season. What is that? His fourth game, 15 assists, no turnovers. Bro hooping. He's the engine, the tire, the motor, the windshield wipers, the transmission. He's everything for the Pacers. And that boy be hooping, man. That brings us to 19-7-2, last 28 on our NBA Player of the Day, man. Just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward, having an extremely great 30 days, 7 days. Again, just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward. We did cash the other game yesterday as well. I wasn't overly in love with it, but I did lean towards the Lake Show. LeBron got busy, man. I guess Bron broke, man. He really want that $500K. Shout out the Lake Show, man. Championship game Saturday. I can't wait to see that game. But let's get into today, man. We got a huge card. We got 12, 13 games. Everybody damn near in action. Hey, no graphics. I'm going to run it through and try to smash it for you guys right here, right now. If you appreciate the content, smash that like button for your guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below in case you want to follow me there. And, of course, on a day like today, I'm loaded on the premium side. I got plays over there, man. Scoop them up or hop on something long-term. Let me help you make some money over an extended period of time, or join my all-access club if you're a big bettor, man. The information for that is in the description below. All right, let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Friday, money-making Friday. Let's do it. First game up, we got the Toronto Raptors laying 5.5 on the road in Charlotte. Charlotte is bad. I understand that. We're all well aware that Charlotte is bad. But they're only 3 games below the Raptors. What have we seen from Toronto to warrant laying 5.5 on the road? Nothing. I can't do it. I won't do it. Am I overly in love with trying to bet Charlotte? No, I'm not. But I do lean in their direction. I can't lay 5.5 with the Raptors. We don't like laying points with bad teams, especially in spots where they usually don't hoop. And on the road is a spot where the Raptors usually don't hoop. And laying 5.5 points with them seems like a terrible place to be. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Charlotte found a way to win that game at home. Next game up, we got the Detroit Pistons out on the road facing the Orlando Magic. The Pistons, call a spade a spade. They're straight ass. That's just simple, short, sweet. They're straight ass. Last game they played against Memphis, competed 3 quarters, and fourth quarter, I don't know what the hell happened. In all honesty, I don't know what happened. The Magic, they have dropped back-to-back. You know, the Magic have kind of hit a roadblock. Thing is, they're both on the road against Brooklyn and Cleveland. They're coming back home where they've been dominant all season. I see no reason to doubt them. Yes, their injury report is ugly. Fultz out, Wendell Carter Jr. out, Jalen Suggs, game-time decision, Jonathan Isaac, game-time decision, but the Magic are still a really deep team, have stockpiled a lot of young talent for quite some time. Duran is out for the Pistons, and Joe Harris is also game-time decision. It's Magic for me here or nothing, man. Bounce back spot for Orlando at home where they've been hooping all season. One of the best ATS teams in the NBA. Not overcomplicated now, and man, I think the Magic come out and hoop. Next game up, we got the Sixers laying 7.5 on the Hawks. The Hawks continue to be the worst ATS team in the NBA. And quite honestly, we're just going to look to fade them every damn day. Every day, we're just looking to fade the Atlanta Hawks, man. The worst ATS team in the league, man. They just can't cover a point spread to save their life. Philly, as a favorite at home, they cover point spreads. Philly should come in here and blow the doors off Atlanta. Atlanta does like to compete in certain spots, and I wouldn't be surprised if they competed for 3 quarters in this one, and then Philly won it by 10, 12 points late. I think that's how that game shakes out. Philadelphia 76ers, home team for me in that one. I like a lot of home teams today. It is what it is because I like this home team as well. I'm taking the Nets, laying at a huge number, 9.5. The Nets continue to be one of the best ATS teams in the NBA. The Nets continue to put money in our pockets. And going up against one of the worst teams in the league, the Washington Wizards, we're on the Nets. This is a big boy number for the Nets. We really haven't laid double digits with Brooklyn all year, but it's warranted, man. They just keep covering, and they really giving me no reason to doubt them. I think they come in here and win this game 11, 12, 15 plus. I really do. The Wizards are that bad. The Nets, when they lock in, are really good. And I know they're only 11-9, but they be covering them point spreads. And I see this as another game where they just do exactly that. All right, we got the Celtics at home, laying 7.5 on the Knicks. The Knicks, man, I want to take them here, but that last game they played with Milwaukee was really discouraging. It was. That is not the Knicks style game. It was a back and forth game for most of it. They couldn't get a stop to save their life. And if they can't get a stop here against the Celtics, it's going to be another long night in the office. The Celtics also were kind of concerning against Indiana, though. Let's call a spade a spade. This type game, New York always likes to play Boston tough. I rather the points in my back pocket. I'm not overly in love with laying it here with Boston. It's not like Boston is some dominant ATS team thus far this year. I think they're like 50-50 off the top of my head. It's Knicks for me here. It's a lane. Not overly in love with that game, but I do think the Knicks can do enough to keep that game competitive. Hopefully get back to what they do, playing defense, because that last game against Milwaukee was disgusting. Next game up, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Miami Heat. Everybody knows I love fading the Heat in Miami, but I think the books have finally caught on. They not giving us Miami as a sizable home favorite anymore. They're just not doing it. They're now giving us Miami as home dogs. Stop it. Cleveland should not be favored over Miami in Miami. Stop it. Won't do it. Can't do it. I'm taking the Heat here. I usually love fading these boys in Miami, man. I do, and I understand that Bam Adebayo is out for this game, and that's really is going to suck down low against Mobley and Jared Allen. And I know Haywood Highsmith's out, Tyler Hero's still out, Duncan Robinson probably still out, but the Heat, man, this is right in their wheelhouse. And I know that the Cavs have been playing well. They've won 4 of their last 5, but you already saw Miami blow the doors off of Cleveland in Cleveland. Now we're in Miami. I think Miami wins this game. I'm not laying points with Cleveland on the road on Miami. Not doing it. Can't do it. Not even thinking about doing it. Miami, they've won 2 of their last 3. I think this is another spot where they win 3 of their last 4. Not overly in love with this game. Not one of my favorite games on the card tonight, but it's Miami or nothing for me there. We got the T-Wolves laying 6.5 on the Grizzlies. Grizzlies, they have been playing better of recent. They've won 3 of their last 4. Got a road cover in their last one, blew the doors off of Detroit late in that game. Final score 116-102. The thing is the Timberwolves have been hooping, bro. The house of goddamn disappointment. And we've already seen the house of disappointment blow the doors off of Memphis in Memphis, and it really wasn't that long ago. It was on the 26th of November. Final score was 119-97. I wouldn't be surprised if this game had a similar outcome. The Grizzlies are playing better basketball right now, but the Grizzlies are still one of the worst teams in the NBA. This is going to sound really weird to say, and I can't believe I'm about to say it, but through 20 games thus far, the Minnesota Timberwolves are one of the best teams in the NBA. I can't believe I just said that, but we call a spade here on the jam session, and that is the truth. These boys have been hooping, and I think this is a spot where they beat up on a team they've already beaten up on, a team they're head and shoulders better than, a team that doesn't match up well against them. I see the Timberwolves. Usually we're riding them at home. On the road, I really don't like laying points with them, but it's warranted here. The Grizzlies are bad. Timberwolves are really hoping. I see this as a spot where they just beat up on the Grizzlies. Next game up, we got the Thunder Buddies at home, laying 3.5 on Golden State. We're all over the Thunder Buddies here. Short, sweet, simple. The Thunder Buddies, in my opinion, right now today are head and shoulders better than the Golden State Warriors. I'm kind of with Chuck. I'm with Charles Barkley. I'm sticking a fork in the Warriors. They're done. They're done. They're done. This team, man, I just don't see it. They did beat the Thunder in the first meeting this season, but the Thunder have turned around and won the second 2, 128-109 and 130-123. This is the last and final meeting for these boys. We're in Oklahoma City with it. We're on Oklahoma City. The Thunder Buddies have put a ton of money in our pocket. They are our favorite money-making team. We've rode them to one of the best teams in ATS thus far already this season, just like we did last year, and we're not hopping off for the Warriors. Stop it. I'm taking the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're going to lay the points in that one. How many we got left? Five left. Told you, huge card today. Huge card on a Friday. Just walking you guys through all my thoughts, telling you how I feel on all these games. Of course, I got premium plays, the plays that I personally have the most money on. You can find those over at Pickdawgz Premium. Next game up, we got the Bulls laying 2.5 on San Antonio. Nothing for me here, guys. I'm sorry. I hate to do that to you. Not betting San Antonio. Can't do it. They're straight ass. It's called a spade a spade. But we have faded Chicago damn near every game this year. Why try to take them here? Huge card, a lot of meat on the bone, not taking Chicago. In all honesty, if I were to lean somewhere in this game, it probably would be to Chicago, but I'm not betting this game. I'm not advising you guys to bet this game. Don't get mad at me if you bet this game and then try to come say, I told you to take Chicago. No, I didn't. I'm not betting Chicago. If I had to pick a side, it would be Chicago, but I'm not betting it. So let's leave that game alone. Next game up, we got a good one. We got the Houston Rockets out on the road facing the Denver Chicken Nuggets. Denver laying double digits, damn near laying 9.5, so we need them to win by 10. The Rockets, man, they're the most night and day team in the NBA. They remind me of the Warriors last year. Keep getting it done at home. Just keep getting it done. I think they're currently the best home ATS team in the NBA, the Houston Rockets. But on the flip side, they just can't catch anything on the road, man. They just can't do it. And I don't want to expect them to do it. Y'all know what we say about the Nuggets, man. They go stupid, dummy, crazy at the crib. And I think this is a spot where they just beat up on the Rockets, man. Until the Rockets wake up and show me they're going to hoop on the road, I like to continue to fade them boys. The Nuggets, we know what's up with them. We've been on the Nuggets at home since last year. They got a real home court advantage up there, and they're getting healthier. I think this is a spot where they just beat up on the Rockets, man. I really do. Rockets been hooping, but at home in Houston on the road, not so much. Next game up, we got the Sacramento Kings laying 1.5 on the Suns. Tough game. I'm leaning Sacramento, but not overly in love with it. Yeah, it's a tough game, fellas. The Kings are coming off of 4 straight home games. They split 1-2, lost 2. The Kings, they're just a tough team to figure out. And sort of Suns, like, they're a good team. They should win on a nightly basis, but when they go up against other good teams in lines like this, 1.5, 50-50 games, I'm not really sure what to expect. I think this is a 50-50 game. I really think this game could go either way. But the Kings are favored here. You know what I mean? I kind of lean Kings. I'm not in love with this game. Kevin Durant probably won't. Is Kevin Durant playing? Nope. Kevin Durant is out for this one. Grayson Allen out. And, of course, Bradley Beal's still out. So there it is. Am I overly in love with trying to fade Phoenix as a home dog? No. Do I understand how the line got there? Yes. Do I lean in the direction of the Kings? Yes. Am I rushing to the window to bet this game? No. So there's my thoughts there. Kings need a bounce back, man. Suns low-key need a bounce back too. So tough game, 50-50 game. Flip a coin. Next game up, we got the Clippers and the Jazz. Short, sweet, simple. We're all over the Jazz in this one. We're all over the damn Jazz in this one. We're continuing to fade the Los Angeles Clippers like we do on the daily. Hey, the Jazz on the road, we're going to fade them boys every single time they're on the road. The Jazz have played, 10 games on the road? 9 of those 10, they've been blown out by double digits. But at home, they've been a different team. They've won, covered, done all that at home. And they're at home today going up against a team we have faded all season, a team we absolutely love fading. The Los Angeles Clippers, sign me up. We're getting a bundle of points in our back pocket, too, in Utah. Sign me up, man. I'm on the Utah Jazz in that one. They continue to price the Clippers like they're the Bucks or like they're the Celtics or something. They're a 10-10 basketball team. They shouldn't be laying 7.5 on the road. So why are they? Name recognition because of the players on the floor. Those players have not gelled together yet and looked amazing yet. And could they look amazing here in Utah? Yeah, they could. Do I expect that to happen? No, I don't. I think Utah actually is a live dog in that game. If you want a huge plus money dog today, I think sprinkling on the Utah Jazz money line is probably one of the best places to be. Last game up. Last game of the night. My favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, laying 8.5 on the road on the Blazers. Am I really in love with laying 8.5 on the road with the Mavs? No, we're kind of asking for it, but at the same time, I'm laying the 8.5 with the Mavs out on the road, man. It is what it is. That last game, man, whew, I'm talking about they kicked the living crap out of the Jazz. It wasn't even a 50-point win, like from wire to wire, boy, they kicked the crap out of them. And we saw that 30-point stretch carry over. They had that 30-0 run against the Thunder the game before. I think the momentum is starting to pick up in Dallas. I see this is a spot where they just beat up on another bad team. Short, sweet, simple. Portland, they've been battling in certain spots. They've been okay here recent, but it's not the best spot for them. They're coming off a significant road trip. It's their first time back at home. They probably just got back, loving on the family, all that great stuff, and they're going to come in here and get blown out. Aiden, game time decision, might not play. Jeremy Grant looks like he's out, and Malcolm Brogdon, game time decision as well. Mavs, Josh Green is out, Kleber's out, and it looks like Grant Williams probably won't play. Regardless, hey, Mavs should win this game really comfortably, blow the doors off another bad team. And there you go. I just covered is it 13 games? I don't know. I just covered every last one of them for you guys right here, right now, though, man. So, hey, if you appreciate the content, smash that like button for your guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Hop on something long-term. It's Friday. Hop on that 3-day pass. Get every single play that I release for the weekend. And let's continue to make this money, man. I appreciate each and every one of you boys. Trying to keep the momentum rolling on that NBA player of the day, 19, 7, and 2, last 28. You guys can scoop that up today, trying to get to number 20 in the win column. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I appreciate each and every one of you boys. I'm be on the way back home here in a little bit. So, what's today? Friday. No jam session today afternoon, and then I might be on with Tony T later, depending on what my timing look like when I get home. So appreciate each and every one of y'all boys. Regular schedule programming over the weekend. Let's make some money today. See y'all boys later. I'm out of here. Peace.